Hello everyone, Panda here, and welcome back to ShrineWatch. Let's have a little look what we've got in the news this week. Obviously, the patch came out, Dead Hard is pretty much defunct. I've been hit by one Dead Hard over the last 24 hours, which is pretty good considering it's before, it would happen a million times. So, nice for me as a killer player. How does it feel for you as a survivor player? Is it tricky? Is it hard? Are you adjusting? Or are you okay dropping back to using Sprint Burst or Live? With the patch, we got new skins on the store. We've got Thalita and Renato. Nice skins for them, in theme with, their background. We've finally got the new skin for Haddie. Haddie players rejoice. I'm liking the look of the head, honestly, and the hair. Pretty okay. We got Shirtless Felix, which everyone is very happy about. It's been a long time. Felix's nipples have been freed. And also, for some reason, he's wearing like 6 belts around his waist. I'm not entirely sure why so many belts. But, if you're into belts, this is the skin for you. And a Skull Merchant skin, the Cyber Assassin. I don't know. I was really hoping this would be a little bit cooler. From the head down, it looked great. I don't like the kitty ears. But the weapon, a spinning hacksaw, pretty cool. I like that. And today as well, the new Tome Ascension went live, and in here we've got an absolute mountain of skins. We've seen them in the trailer. We've got the Skull Merchant skins with a mohawk. We've got skins for Renato. We've got skins for Thalita. We've got a reskin set for Jeff. We've got an Oni set. We've got a pink Michaela. We've got some Doctor skins, which is interesting, and a cool glow-in-the-dark Trapper. And just a heads up here, if you are someone who does do the Premium Rift, who unlocks the pass, do not do it if you have Amazon Prime, because this month's reward for Amazon Prime, we've had skins in the past, we've had some pretty bad things like blood points, but this month is actually something really good. $10 value, 1,000 Aura XL's value. It is the premium track on the Rift. So if you don't already have this and you do have Amazon Prime, you can unlock the premium pass for free. However, if you've already unlocked the premium pass, note, don't do that. Then you get 10 skips on the levels in the premium pass. So obviously ideal to get it for free if possible, because really, 1,000 Aura XLs, or that is $10 essentially, right, of real money. That is value to have for free. So good job. Also, if you do have a friend or family, all you need to do is give them the link to the Prime site. They click claim code, give you the code, bam, you've unlocked your Rift Pass. And speaking of free stuff, type shopping spree into the redeem code bit in the store to get yourself 200,000 blood points. And this is obviously because with the patch we got the auto spending blood points, which makes spending blood points on the blood web so easy. You can do 2 million blood points in 4 minutes or something like that, which is incredible. They made it even faster than it was on the PTB, and I've got to say, spending blood points at this speed is just wicked. And if you've not turned it on yet, in the options you can go and turn on the visual terror radius, so you will see your heart beating out of your chest when you're playing Survivor. You might find it distracting, but also you might find it useful. I think it is something that people will get used to, but it's definitely a nice feature to be there if you want to use it. And I've got to say, usually when a new patch comes out, we have just got bugs everywhere, like bugs being reported. Here's this crazy thing that's happening, here's another crazy thing, but I feel like I've not really seen any of these bugs. The new map layouts with the new formations of cars really sitting well with me. And in general, for a mid-chapter patch, I'm actually pretty satisfied. I don't have many complaints at all. I couldn't find a source for who made this, but Nikaido has posted a Dead by Daylight anime opening onto the subreddit, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm probably going to get copyright striked for playing this song, whatever it's from, but check this out. It's absolutely beautiful. First person to post which anime that's from wins a prize. And with the new evil Ash hand puppet up on the Rift, there are some voice lines that go along with them, and have a little listen to them here. I'm a little bit confused because some of these voice lines sound like something that would happen in-game. Like, it doesn't make too much sense for them to be lobby sounds. So are we actually going to have the first time where a survivor will have in-game voice files? I don't know. Check this out and tell me what you think.
I'm a busy puppet. What's taking so long, pal?
Put your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye. Wow! After I specifically asked not to be impaled through the chest. Go camping, they said. Get back to basics, they said. Screw they.
Specifically that one. Wow, I asked specifically not to be impaled through the chest. That sounds like a voice file that's going to play after you get hooked. When else is it going to play? It's not going to play in the lobby. So we could be seeing this actually being in game. I don't know. We will see. But I'm definitely interested to find that out. It's quite deep into the Rift, so only the people who are dropping big money are going to have that unlocked at the moment. But I'm sure we will find some people who have delved deep into the Rift with Oryx cells, and I guess we'll find out at some point. It will be a strange occurrence if they start making voice lines for survivors, but let's face it, we've got Wesker who talks in game, we've got Trickster, you know, we've got voice files for killers. Is it time that we start seeing them for survivors? Maybe. 2 slides here made by Pocos, which I really am vibing with. Honestly, this is a great demonstration. You know, a lot of people just play Survivor because killer is stressful. Let's face it, killer is stressful. It's hard. And here is an infographic of what you worry about when you're a killer. So, exit gates, where are they? Where's the next pallet? Where does the boat connect to? You know, which survivor is on death hook? Which survivor could be about to get adrenaline? If the Kate has got deliverance, you know, when the power's going to be ready, scratch marks on the screen. I like the middle one, crate. What's inside it? Who knows? What were they transporting at the swamp? But a lot of different things that are constantly going through your head as killer, which is why it does feel stressful and there's a lot to take in. And then the second slide, how to make the game 95% less stressful. Just go and hit the person. And I think some years ago I had this realization in my head that as long as I'm just trying to have a fun game and provide a fun game for the survivors, then it's not too bad if you do get dunked on. You don't need to stress too much about winning or sweating too hard, because when you really are building a build that you have fun and that enables the survivors to also have fun, at the end of the day, you know, you get out of the game and it was a good time. At one point, DBD was really stressing me out playing killer, and I think after adopting that mentality, it really did save a lot of stress, and I definitely started enjoying the game a lot more. There was a well-received post made where a lot of people answered, and this was, as a survivor, which killers do you want to play against and which do you not want to play against? And obviously the red is the do not want to play against, so we've got Knight, Skull Merchant, Wesker. Our newest 3 killers are high up there, people not wanting to play against them. And then after that we've got Nurse, Spirit, Legion, Plague, Trickster and Pinhead. But then there are 2 killers that no one said they don't want to play against, Oni and Pyramid Head. Kind of interesting. I love playing Pyramid Head, so it's nice to know that the survivors are definitely enjoying playing against me. But the killers that these survivors like playing against the most are Myers, Ghostface, Blight, Twins, Sadako Dredge, Billy and Trapper really, and the Oni. Interesting. Good little graph. I like it. I would love to see a much more widespread version of this so we can see, like, you know, much deeper. I want thousands of people polled. That would be cool. But I don't know. I enjoyed this. I really do love stats. You know, it's not so perfect when the community collects the stats themselves. I would prefer it if Behavior put out official stats more often. They used to do it, and I used to absolutely love it. It was great stuff to read, but it has been a little bit dry in recent months or even years. But maybe with the new patch coming out, you know, they're not going to be so worried to post the stats, because it's not going to say, look, everyone's using Dead Hard, and they're going to, you know, have to go, okay, look, we know that this is used too much. Now they've actually countered the meta a little bit, or at least the big parts of the meta. I'd really be interested to see what the perk picks are going to be like, and I'm sure they will actually tell us some of these stats soon, because they've made these changes, so they want to show off the good stuff that happened after they made them. And next up, we've got a couple of cool community things. DZ10, B4K, what does that actually spell? I don't know, it's just letters and numbers. has got a gigantic Oni tattoo on their arm. Man, it is super detailed. Actually looks super cool. Well done to you. Second up, a couple of skin concepts. Adelu with the Amethyst Devotee for the Plague Bloody Gemstones collection. This looks sick. Instead of plague and pustules, she's got geoformations of amethyst coming out of her. Really love the look of this skin. In my mind, it like when she's walking, it cracks a little bit. You know, sounds cool to me. Sounds really cool. I would love to see this. Great concept, well done. Next up from Birth, we have the canvas reincarnation for the artist, like a scarecrowy kind of skin, wrapped in robes, feathers coming out everywhere. I like it. I like seeing the artist a bit more bird-like, you know? We focused a lot on the ink and all of that and the artist features, but she doesn't really have too many feathers. This is actually taking her much more into the feather realm and making her more crow-like. I like it. Honestly, I can't wait until we get the new cosmetic contest where they take suggestions from the community. I really hope this year they will take a couple of them instead of just pick one, because people are so creative and so talented in the Dead by Daylight like fan club, in the fan realm, that just so many of them are top tier, and only picking one of them just seems absolutely criminal. And I showed a piece of art from Unicorn with a Bike previously, but we have another one here. It's Ace. And I've got to say, this looks really nice. I've been encountering a lot of aces with the Mad Hatter set on, or just the hat. And I've got to say, the hat is the new look at me skin. Before, you know, it was Dwight dressed up in his elf gear, it jingled around, but they have never made a cosmetic for survivors that stands out as much as the ace hat on the new Mad Hatter set, because it gives you like an extra foot or more on top of your head to make Ace even taller. So if you see someone with this skin and you're a killer, my recommendation is don't chase them, because every person that I've chased with this skin has been an absolute insane looper and has just left me in the dirt, and I felt like an idiot. You know, people run this skin because they're confident, and it may backfire. You know, maybe I should get that skin, and then the killer sees me and goes, oh, that survivor's going to be really good, and leaves me alone, and they don't know that I'm actually just a trash bag in disguise. But anyway, Unicorn with a Bike, really nice ace, well done. And the kitties are back from Makuta Surveiller. We have 6 kitties. I just missed the cutoff point last week when they post the new ones. Killer kitties. I love these so much. First up, we've got a Blight kitty. I think I love this one. Not quite as much as the Spirit, but I absolutely adore it. We've got a Freddy Krueger kitty, looking like a real predator. We've got the Wraith kitty with his bandages and a little bell round the neck. We've got a Hag kitty with obviously the hag sort of stripes. I don't really know what they are, but hag stripes. And we've also got a Plague kitty with all of the flesh exposed. Really cool. Makuta Surveiller, I'm sure you won't ever see this, but these are so cool, and I absolutely love them. And finally up here, let's have a little look at the Shrine of Secrets perks. Starting with Survivor, our first perk is a Thalita perk. It's first time on the Shrine. We have Teamwork, Power of 2. Whenever you finish healing another survivor, you both move 5% faster as long as you stay together. And I can definitely see this being great for organized teams. However, I think if you're playing with randoms or solo queue, you're not going to get too much value out of this. And our second perk is a Jeff perk. I'm pretty sure we had this a couple of weeks ago. It's Aftercare. You can see the aura of survivors that you rescue from the hook, or that rescue you from the hook, or you complete healing on, or they complete it on you. And this can work on the entire team. And over on Killer, it's just basic perks, super boring. We've got Agitation from the Trapper, Move Faster when carrying people, and Bloodhound from the Wraith. See blood on the ground brighter, and you can track it for longer. So there is ShrineWatch for the week. Thank you very much for watching. I will play a game during the week using these perks and have a good time with it. But until then, have a great day. If you've enjoyed the show, please do show a friend. I'd really appreciate that. And catch you next time. Panda out.